Hi everyone and welcome to Samantha Cliff Pilates. I'm Sam and today I'm going to be going through a simple sequence that you can do if you've got lower back pain or shoulder pain, or if you really just want to stretch out all of those muscles of your back. If you've been sitting at a desk all day or driving a lot, then this is the exercise for you. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to begin on all fours. And this is really great for mobilising the spine and also going to be strengthening at the same time. We're going to be getting everything warmed up to begin with. So making sure that you've got your knees under your hips and your hands under your shoulders, spreading the fingers so you've got a nice surface base there. And we're going to start with arching the back, tucking your head, tucking your glutes, so tucking the bottom up and in. And then into the cow, which is the opposite. We're going to stick your bottom out, head forward. Okay, we're going to be breathing with this. Don't hold your breath. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, into the cow. So really great for the shoulders. You might feel a few clicks and pops. Tucking that pelvis so you can see it's articulating the whole of the spine and getting a really nice stretch through the shoulders as well. So doing this a few times until you feel that it's kind of a little bit easier to do. Really great to do first thing in the morning, just to get everything warmed up and moving. Okay, back to the centre. We're going to do a little bit of back strengthening now. So we're going to be lifting the legs. So we're going to feel our abs pull in, that 30% contraction, and taking one leg back, second leg back into the full plank, knee down, knee down. So leg back, back, down, down. And the knee should just slide back into place. You're not lifting your bottom too high or dropping the bottom too low to create that curve through the back. You want it nice and strong, nice alignment from the shoulders all the way down to the ankles. So you're going to feel the pressure through the wrists. Really great weight bearing for the arms. So increasing bone density here. Down, down. So keeping that moving and working through the glutes as well. And just checking on those abs, making sure that you're pulling those in all the time, strengthening those core muscles. If the shoulders really start to ache, you can take a breather, maybe rotate the wrists backwards and forwards, side to side. Okay, if there's no pain, if there's any pain, please stop, take a breather, and then keep going. Back, back, down, down. You can do it, keep going. Just keeping breathing as well. And coming now into tabletop. So again, starting in this position, this time we're going to lift one arm and slowly come down and to the other side. And down and again. So again, keep breathing, don't hold your breath, and making sure that you're not crunching the shoulders up around the neck. You want to keep those shoulders down. One more each way. Last time, and then we're going to bring the legs in. So taking one leg back, again watching with this one that you're not lifting the leg too high or dropping it too low. We just want it level with the rest of the body, so it's got that nice alignment down through the spine, abs pulled in, and you're definitely going to feel that pressure down through the shoulder and to the other side. You can either hold for an in-breath and down, or you can hold for the count of 5, 3, 2, 1, and down. It's going to be working the glutes as well. All of these muscles kind of engaging, a little bit of a bonus. Keep going. So squeezing the glutes. You really feel that working through the shoulders. One more to each side. Last time. And now for a little bit of core balance, we're going to take the arm and opposite leg away, making sure it's not the same side. You can either hold or you can do elbow to knee, arm and leg away and down and to the other side. Either holding or elbow to knee, so starting to work through the abs as well. You can feel that crunching through the obliques. Elbow to knee, arm and leg away and slowly coming down, nice and slowly. The slower the better, the more it's going to be toning those muscles. Really try not to rush anything. Life is so busy, we're always rushing around, so this is the time to slow down and just concentrate on what you're doing right now. Okay, just coming back into child's pose, just to stretch. Again, you can rotate the wrists side to side, backwards and forwards. They do tend to really, but they will get strong. It's definitely a strengthening exercise. You want to take the knees out to the same width as your mat and heels together. You can come down and head down to the mat. Or a bit more of a chest stretch, and you're going to feel that through the shoulders as well. So taking a few deep breaths into the stretch. And then we're going to push back into downward dog, so curling the toes under and lifting that bottom up. We're going to pedal the legs, stretch through the calves and hamstrings, keep spreading the fingers. So the aim here is not really to concentrate on getting your heels down. We really just want to stretch everything, stretch the lower back. And if you want to stretch the shoulders, you can bend the knees and just bring the upper body down a little bit. Feel that through the chest, through the shoulders. Really great stretch. Keep pedaling away, and if you can, just straighten those legs as much as you can, making sure you're not locking the knees and taking the heels down to the mat if you can. Okay. So just taking those feet out into the full plank. So this is fantastic for the whole of the back. Really good strengthening exercise. You feel it through the shoulders as well. Coming down into the croc just to make our way down to the mat, and then straight into cobra. You're going to feel that stretch through your lower back, keeping the legs down and lifting as high as you can. Even if it's to here, it will improve with time. Slowly coming down. Well done. Okay, we're going to go into, just shift along the mat a little bit, into back strengthener, targeting your back completely. So starting with the swan dive, a few different levels, taking your arms out to the sides. You've got that kind of cactus. Somebody told me a pea on a fork, which always makes me laugh. So taking the arms out, head looking down, making sure that you're just not craning the neck up or dropping it too low. So nose about a centimetre from the mat, looking down. So level 1, we're going to lift up just a little way, hold for an in-breath, and then slowly come down. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Level 2, we're going to come up a little bit higher, just making sure that you're not pushing down with your hands. Okay, again, holding for an in-breath and down, breathing in, breathing out, always looking down to the mat, so you've got a nice line from the neck all the way down through the spine, breathing out as you come down, breathing in at the bottom, out as you lift, in at the top, out as you come down. And level 3, we can lift the arms as well. With this one, just making sure that we're not squeezing our bottoms, because we just want the muscles at the back to be doing the work. So coming up, as long as your bottom stays relaxed, again holding for an in-breath and then down, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in at the top, out as you come down. And lifting. So just making sure that you're not holding your breath, you're not bringing your shoulders up around your ears, And your legs are down on the mat and staying down, breathing in, out as you lift, in at the top, out as you come down. So you can work up through the levels if you find that's more comfortable. If you've started at level 3 and you're finding it a little bit tricky and you're finding that you're pulling the glutes in to really try and help you lift your upper body, then come down a level, arms to the mat, and then just lifting just a little bit, breathing at the top, out as you come down, breathing in, out as you lift, at the top, out as you come down. Okay, into the star now, so straight into the star, taking the arms to the corners of the mat, same with the legs, so spreading those. And level 1, we're going to lift one arm and opposite leg, keeping the head looking down, so not lifting that at all, breathing in at the top, out as you come down, and to the other side, breathing in at the top, out as you come down, lifting. If you want to move up a level, we can lift both arms and both legs and lifting up through the chest, holding for an in-breath and then coming down, breathing in, out as you lift, in at the top, out as you come down. Fantastic, we're going to do 2 more. Fantastic, and then we're going to push back into child's pose, bringing those feet together, knees out wide and pushing back. Lovely. Okay, we're going to just swing our legs round, come up into a seated position. And this one is really to mobilise through your lower back, but it's also going to be strengthening those muscles, and it's also going to be working the core, the abdominal muscles as well, so that's a bit of a bonus. For this one, we can hold on to the knees, we're not putting too much pressure through the abs, and we're just going to rock back. So we're going to feel that tilt through your pelvis, getting that nice stretch, and lifting up, rolling back, and lifting up. So sitting as tall as you can. Brilliant, we're going to do 3 more. Only coming back as far as your feet stay relaxed and comfortable, so you're not giving yourself cramp. I don't know how many more there is. Lost count. I think that's number 3. And then we're going to bring the legs forward, flexing the toes, sitting up tall, shoulders down, and then we're going to just reach forward into a spine stretch. You can take the head down. Okay, we're not aiming to touch the toes, we're aiming to stretch beyond. If you need to bend the knee slightly, then that's absolutely fine if you feel that that stretches through your lower back a little bit more. But for straightening the legs, you're just going to get that added bonus of stretching through the calves and hamstrings, which if they are tight, there's a knock-on effect to the lower back as well. So it's always a bonus to kind of stretch everything, but not overdoing it. Okay, so again, reaching forward, and coming back, sitting up nice and tall, and reaching forward. Brilliant. Last exercise, mobilising the spine, is the shoulder bridge. So we're going to be lying down on our back, bringing our feet in towards our bottom a little bit more, hands down by our side. Our back's always in neutral, so a couple of fingers under the lower section of your back, not arching and not pushing it into the mat. So this time we're going to, using that kind of natural curve of the spine, this time we're going to push the lower back into the mat and then slowly lift up one vertebra at a time, so you get a little bit of a massage through your back. Lifting up, going to be working through the quads as well, and breathing in at the top, and as you breathe out, slowly rolling down one vertebra at a time. Lower back hits the mat, and then articulating into neutral, and then we're going to be tipping again. So you can see how this is going to be really tipping the pelvis. Get that stretch through your lower back. Breathing in at the top, and breathing out as you come down. Lower back hits the mat and then into neutral. Last time, rolling up, lower back, feel that stretch, and as you breathe out, slowly rolling down. Brilliant. I'm going to bring those knees in, hugging them in. So rocking slightly backwards and forwards, side to side. Just getting that little bit of extra massage through your lower back, which is always nice. And if you want to lift your head, you can feel that stretch through the spine as well. So not aiming to touch the knees, but you can feel that stretch. Brilliant. Feet down, rolling onto our side and just sitting up. So hopefully you should feel that your back has got a really good stretch there. Great for mobility, articulating all the way up through your spine, and you should feel a little bit looser and ready to carry on with your day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.